I would like to officially and from the bottom of my heart thank Kotaku for helping us with the culture war. Now, I know that Kotaku isn't filled with intelligent people, and they will ask, like, what is the culture war? How do you define the culture war? You know, they're like a innocent person disconnected from the Matrix, and they just don't understand the world, which is why I would have to explain it to them. You see, when we grew up, we used to grow up with a lot of American entertainment. And the American entertainment was absolutely amazing. And it was also helping us have rich and fulfilling lives. Because, you see, we would go into the wage cage and we would work hard. And when we went back home, we were tired, we were exhausted, and we needed to recharge for the next day. And in order to do so, we would tune in to Battlestar Galactica, Stargate, or, some other American entertainment. And that would help us cope with the wage cage that would come up the day after. But for some fucking reason, America decided to absolutely trash their entertainment. They're incapable of making stuff that's original. They have gaslit themselves that Hollywood stars shouldn't be some of the most beautiful and pleasant to look at people in the world. No, they should be just average people, like your wine aunt that you can find at the grocery store. The themes, the stories, incredibly boring, filled with anti-capitalist messages that are safe. Like, you never see capitalist messages against BlackRock or against mainstream media that's owned by big multinational corporations. Like, they never have those themes in. No, it's usually like, oh, Dr. House from Fallout, isn't he so bad? Why is he bad? Because he's a straight white man. Ha ha ha. That's what they're creating. And it's getting to the point where when you look at a ball game, you get to see Gargura. You don't get to see an American actress that's popular, because there aren't any at this point. You don't get to see a Walt Disney cartoon, because Disney isn't popular at this point. They're more busy fighting with Ron DeSantis over LGBT issues rather than creating entertainment. And most people are sick and tired of this. Like, we want our entertainment back. And in order for our entertainment to be back, we need these people to fail. We need the investors to finally get the memo that if you're not going to pick up the ball, there's South Korea out there, there's China, that there's other countries that you guys should be dominating culturally. You should be making movies where the Chinese are going out of their way to see, not the other way around. Because it's possible. You did it in the past. But for some reason, you just don't want to do it anymore. Because everything you do has to be super omega safe. Like, this is not an original film. You're taking Minecraft. You do not have the courage to say, yeah, we created something and we're standing behind it. No. You need to go after something that already has an audience, hoping that even if your movie is shit, you can trick some people into seeing it just because of the title. And then you're casting actors, which I'm sorry to say, but they're old. Can we say this? Where are the young people? Like, this is a show allegedly for young people. You want to cast actors that are at least 4 or 5 years older than the targeted demographic that you expect will see your movie. So if you're doing Minecraft, who's going to arrive? Well, according to Kotaku, it's a movie for kids. Then why are you starring Grandpa in it? Why does the cast look like this? And the answer is because Hollywood isn't popular anymore. Like, all they have is the popularity of the old. They have the actors that used to be popular, and nowadays all teenagers have to either go to their favorite booby streamers or to their Garguras and other VTubers and Amelia and stuff. You're getting to a point where Hassan Piker is more popular than even Hollywood actors. Like, I'm sorry to say this, I genuinely do not know who this person is. I cannot tell a single other movie that she played in, and this is a big production. Now, when I was a kid, I had my Hollywood heroes. That's what they were called. You had Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jackie Chan, Eddie Murphy. Like, I could just name drop a huge list of people, and if you knew that one of them is in a movie, you would go out of your way to see the movie, which is pretty much like the same mindset that these people are having. But they fail to understand that you cannot just cast anyone in any role. Like, Arnold Schwarzenegger now is old. You can't cast him in an action movie. They tried this with Indiana Jones. It was sad. It was like elderly abuse. Like Harrison Ford, like, I'm sorry, when I will be his age, I will not be able to swing a whip either. I will not be able to punch a Nazi at his age either. So, like, no, when you cast action heroes, when you're casting someone that is involved in a movie where there's a lot of movement and a lot of stuff, you can't do a Borderlands when you're getting the geriatric squad. I have nothing against people that are old, right? But these are actors. They're supposed to play a part, and they're supposed to look the part that they're playing. So if you cast someone that has white hair, well, he should be a mentor, he should be a teacher, he should be like someone that's more laid back, in charge of a corporation, something like that. Not an action hero, not someone that goes around and does physical activities. I mean, we get to see with football players and other people that do this. You know, they retire after a while. What the fuck? And the reason is that they have no one that's up and coming. They have absolutely no talent that's up and coming. And this is not the thing. It's like, oh, well, Hollywood is just, you know, like making movies and people don't want to see movies anymore. Because when you look at China, when you look at India, when you look at South Korea, when you look at other countries that create culture, no, they have a list of actors. They have a list of names. They have stars. But America doesn't, because they unironically believe that looking the part doesn't matter. They do not believe that a star should be a person that's of a beauty that's extraordinary. Like, out of 350 million people, you went and you look and you found that one person that is absolutely gorgeous. You know, you found your Megan Fox, you found your, right? Like, they don't do that anymore. They're like, no, we can cast literally anyone. We can go into a grocery store, just pick up a random plump lady, and she's going to be in the role of the romance character. And everyone will watch. Everyone will spend $70 to watch. They gaslit themselves into believing this. And this is like, if the person doing the casting is this level of incompetent, is this detached from the market, then everything else is, right? You would think that at least the person doing the casting would be considered important. Because, like, that's what attracts. It's visual stimuli. It's a movie. It's a visual thing. But no, they don't care. And this is why, when you look at the trailer, you get to see in the comment section saying, yeah, this is not what I was expecting, gonna lose my job, pig from Minecraft story didn't die for this. They're gonna tell us the budget was $300 million. Like, people aren't interested. This is Jumanji with mods. Of course it's Jumanji with mods. Like, this is the whole thing, that they're ripping off other stuff because they lack creativity. Look at this nonsense, right? Like, YouTube hides the dislikes because they care about the mental health of Warner Brothers, right? So, no, seriously, this is why YouTube hid the dislikes, because they don't want the mental health of content creators to be affected. So, riddle me this. I don't even have any sort of way to know the dislikes. I know there are several extensions that you can put to your browser, but this one has like 20 million views, right?